Hello there, my name remains Oladapo and I welcome you to the Global Tutor virtual class. Still on mathematics revision for Utme. In this video, I quickly want us to solve more questions on indices and exponential equation from your JAMB past question. I would like to start in this video with this question. Look at the question. The question says we should solve for x. They gave us 9 to the power of 2x plus 1 divided by 27 to the power of x plus 1 equals 1. Now, the question has asked us to solve for x in this question. Now, how do we do that? If you look at this question, you will see that we can express 9 and 27 in form of 3 because 9 is the same thing as 3 raised to power 2 and 27 is the same thing as 3 raised to power 3. So we can do that. So we have, if we do that, we're going to have 3 to the power of 2, you open a bracket, 2x plus 1, close the bracket, divided by 3 to the power of 3, open a bracket, x plus 1 equals, the law says any number raised to power 0 is 1. So we can assume that this is what? 3 raised to power 0. So next line now, we can open the bracket. So we're going to have 3. 2 times 2 will give us 4x. 2 times 1 will give us 2. Divided by 3 times x will give me 3x. 3 times 1 will give me 3. Everything equal 3 raised to power 0. Now, the law says if we divide, we're going to subtract the power. So we can say we have 3 to the power of 4x plus 2 minus small bracket 3x plus 3, close the bracket. Everything equal 3 raised to power 0. Now, what do we do from here? We open the bracket. So if we open the bracket, we have 3 to the power of 4x plus 2 minus times plus, that will be minus 3. Minus times plus, that will be minus 3. Everything equals 3 raised to power 0. Now, if the bases are equal, then the exponent also will be equal. So we can say we have 3. Look at this, 4x minus 3x. So we're going to have x. Look at this, plus 2 minus 3. So we're going to have minus 1. Everything raised to power equals, 3 raised to power 0. So since the base are equal 3 and 3, it means the exponent, which is x minus 1 equal to 0, would also be equal. So we can now say our x is 1. So for this year, the solution to the question is x equal to 1. That is the solution to this question. Let us pick up another question from the pack. Let us pick up another question from the pack. This one is quite simple. The student that sat for this exam should be able to get this correctly. Look at the question. 16 to the power of minus 1 over 2 multiplied by 4 to the power of minus 1 over 2 multiply by 27 to the power of 1 over 3. They now say we should simplify. Very simple. What are we going to do first? Let's remove the negative power. And for us to remove the negative power, what are we going to have? For us to remove the negative power, we're going to have 1 over 16 to the power of 1 over 2. So I've removed the negative power. Multiply by 1 over 4 to the power of 1 over 2. Multiply by 27 to the power of 1 over 3. So now, what does power of 1 over 2 imply? It implies square root. So next, I can have 1 over the square root of 16 times 1 over the square root of 4 times, what does the power of 1 over 3 imply? It implies cube root. That's cube root of 27. So from here, what do we have? What's the square root of 16? The square root of 16 is 4. So you have 1 over 4 times the square root of 4 is 2. 1 over 2, then times the cube root of 27 is 3. That's times 3. So all we can have now is 1 times 1, 1. 1 times 3, 3. So the final answer will be 3 divided by 4 times 2, which is 8. So this year, the examiner were quite lenient on the students because the question is very simple. But that is the solution to the question. Let us pick another question. Let us pick another question. Look at this question. From the past question, if you search through your past question, you will see all these questions. Don't forget to like our video, to share our video, and to also follow our YouTube channel. Let us quickly solve this one. You have 5 to the power of 2 brackets x minus 1, close the bracket, multiply by 5 to the power of x plus 1 equal 0.04. Now, at this stage of your mathematics, you should know how to change decimal to fraction. But let us quickly do this together. Let's quickly do this together. How do we solve this? We can solve this by saying, now we have, let's open the bracket, 5 to the power of 2x, that's 2 times x, minus 2 times 1, that's 2, times 5 to the power of x plus 1 equals, this one become 4 over 100. Now, from here we can say 4 here 1, 4 in 100, that is 25. So from here, the law says if we multiply, we add up the power. So we can have 5 to the power of 2x minus 2 plus x plus 1 equal 1 over 25 imply 25 raised to power minus 1. So from here, we can have 2x plus x. That will give me 5 raised to power 3x. Then minus 2 plus 1 minus 1 equal 25 raised to power minus 1 will be the same thing as 5 raised to power 2 bracket minus 1. So from here we can say we have 5 raised to power 3x minus 1 equal 5 raised to power minus 2. If the bases are equal, then the exponent will also be equal. So we can say 3x minus 1 is equal to minus 2. If we collect the like terms, we have 3x equals minus 2 plus 1. So we're going to have 3x equal minus 1. Then x will become minus 1 divided by 3. That will be the final answer to this question. That will be the final answer to this question. Let us pick another question. This question we are picking now is quite interesting. The question we are picking now is quite interesting. Look at the question. The question tells us that if B is the same thing as, the question tells us if B raised to power 3 is the same thing as A raised to power minus 2 and C raised to power 1 over 3 is the same thing as A raised to power 1 over 2b. The question now said, express C in terms of A. Express C in terms of A. How do we solve this? Let's quickly go down. We have B to be cube root of A raised to power minus 2. How did I do that? You have B cube before. So if you take cube root of both sides, you're going to have B to be cube root of A raised to power minus 2. So from here we can say we have B. We can say we have B equals A raised to power minus 2 divided by 3. If you obey the laws of indices. Now, it means anywhere I see B, I can put A raised to power minus 2 over 3. So I can go down and write C raised to power 1 over 3 is the same thing as A raised to power 1 over 2 times, what is our B now? Our B is A raised to power minus 2 over 3. Minus 2 over 3. And what does the law tells us? The law tells us if you are multiplying, you add up the power. So it means we are going to have C to the power of 1 over 3 equals A to the power of half plus, open a bracket, minus 2 over 3. You close the brackets. So you're going to have C to the power of 1 over 3 equals A to the power of 1 over 2 minus 2 over 3. If you solve this, you're going to have C to the power of 1 over 3 equals A to the power of, take the LCM. The LCM will be 6. Then you have 2 in 6, 3. 3 times 1, that will be 3, minus 3 in 6, 2. 2 times 2, that will be 4. Meaning you have C to the power of 1 over 3 equal A to the power of minus 1 over 6. But the question asks us to express C in terms of A. So you can cube both sides. So you have C to the power of 1 over 3, everything cube, equals A to the power of minus 1 over 6, everything cube. So what do we have? 3 will take care of 3. 3 here 1, 3 here 2. So we're going to have our C to be the same thing as A raised to power minus 1 over 2. To remove, A raised to power minus 2. So you're going to have your C. We're going to have our C to be 1 over A raised to power minus 2. So our C will be 1 over square root of A. That will be the solution, and that will be the end of this video class. See you in my next video class. So long.